Hey guys, Sharpen here. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a microtonal gamelan pluck sound. It sounds something like this. So before we start this video, I just wanted to mention that the channel has passed over 1000 subscribers, so thank you very much for watching and subscribing. I'm really happy that it did, and while I'm going to celebrate with bigger things in the future, for now I've decided to make a double upload this week, so there's going to be this video on Sunday and another video on Tuesday. Both of these videos are going to be two parts of the same topic, which is a gamelan pluck sound. So in gamelan music, there's a common thing where you have the same note of the same instrument, and you can play it in two different places. In one place it's being pitched higher than it should be, and in the other place it's being pitched slightly lower than it should be. So that creates some microtonal intervals, and it also creates sort of a detuned feeling. So that's what we're going after in this tutorial. So let's start. I'm going to change the wavetable to a sine wave, and I'm going to set this sustain on the volume envelope all the way down, reduce the shape of the decay, increase the decay time, and increase the release time. This sound is going to be fairly similar to the tutorial I've made before, the ethnic pluck one. I'm going to go to environment in the noise section and go to T-Bell. I'm going to set it all the way up. And I'm going to use the low pass filter to remove some of the very high frequencies. Something like that. And I'm going to go to Anima. I'm going to set the pitch to be the lowest as possible. I'm going to set the amount to be very low and the rate to be very low. But as you can hear, it creates some weird phasing with the T-Bell noise. So I'm going to just reroute the T-Bell noise so that it doesn't go through Anima. It goes straight to the filter, like that. And I'm going to add some effects. So I'm going to add some reverb. Just a bit so that you can hear it's there, but it's not too obnoxious. Some delay. I'm going to sync it. I'm going to reduce the mix by a bit. And I'm going to also add nonlinear lab, which is a distortion plugin. And I'm going to set the drive to be the lowest as possible, since we're looking for a more organic sound. And I'm going to set the amplifier simulation on. So that means that it sort of simulates as if the sound is being played from a guitar amp. I'm going to reduce the mix by a bit, so we get this sound. And now for the interesting part, which is the pitch of our pluck. So in order to create this sort of slightly higher pitch for one note and also slightly lower pitch for the same note, I'm going to be using the random LFO. I'm going to set it to modulate the pitch of oscillator 1 by 0.30, and I'm going to also use the note on random function to do the exact same thing but downwards, so that we get some notes that are being played slightly above and some notes that are being played slightly beneath the pitch that we want. So that way we should get some microtonal intervals and really cool things, since it's random. The LFO and the note on random function will both continually generate new pitch intervals every time we play. I'm just going to reduce the rate by a tiny bit for the LFO, and it should sound something like this. So as you can hear, it already has a very distinct sound, and as you can hear, the very slight amount of distortion is really bringing the high notes to sound really cool. And now I'm going to show you how you can create the same thing using Serum. So let's open up Serum, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Just go for a sine wave. Let's create a pluck envelope. And since we don't have Anima, I'm just going to keep it as it is. I'm just going to show you how to create the pitch effect. So let's use, let's go to the matrix, and let's use the chaos oscillator, which is basically just like the random LFO. It has a rate and it's random. Basically, it generates random values that it's going to modulate whatever we decide it will using these random values. So we're going to tell the chaos oscillator to modulate our fine-tuning for oscillator 1 like this. I'm going to tell it to go only one side. As you can hear, it's slightly changing over time. And now we're going to do the exact same thing using the note on random function on a fine tune, but we're going to go to the other direction. I'm going to set it to go one direction as well. And right now it should sound like this. So as you can hear, this has the exact same effect, and then we can add the effects that we added in Massive. So let's try that. We need just a tiny bit of distortion, something like this. And then we can add some delay. Let's add some delay. And let's add some tiny bit of reverb. We need a small size and a very short decay. And the mix should be pretty low as well. And we basically have pretty much the same sound except for the T-bell noise, but you can export your own bell noises into the Serum noise oscillator and create something similar. And that is pretty much it. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what subject you want me to cover up next time.